with yet another episode of R&R. What's happening, my good people? It's Jamerson Ballard. I am the host. And it's been a minute, man. How y'all been out there, man? We live on Instagram right now. I'm gonna give it a couple seconds to see who we got in here. But while we do that, today's episode is entitled The Maintenance Fees of Freedom. Yeah. That's what we got, man. There are some maintenance fees with freedom, and it looked like the bill is overdue. You know what I'm saying? The bill overdue. We gotta resubscribe. It ain't like it's just gonna keep going and going and going forever. You gotta keep maintaining it, man. Now, before I get too deep into the show, I'd like to, thank a couple of my sponsors. One, of course, being Moi, and the luxury shoe brand I came with, entitled Kicks. So shout out to Kicks, and y'all check that out. I'll leave a link in the description box. And then, second of all, we have the Velvet Tiger, located in Oklahoma City on Reno and MacArthur. Go check them out. Grab at least $20 worth of product, and you will receive a pre-roll when you mention my name. So do that for me, and come on in, man. But yeah, y'all might hear some noise in the background, because I got a youngster in the back, and she is excited about life. So if you hear that, don't pay that any attention. But anyway, yeah. So the maintenance fees of freedom are, it requires some maintenance. And a lot of people, us being more specific, look, we the leaders of the free world. You can take that how you want to take it, and what lets you know that that's the case is because how much opposition we come up against. The actual government of America has shown us time and time again that we are America's heroes. But it just depends on what channel you're watching, how it looks to you on television, because propaganda is real. And a lot of y'all come over here, and I say y'all, but I'm talking to the tether class, but I'm talking to a lot of the foreigners. They come over here and they think it's cool to try to treat us like crap. But I gotta ask you, what side of history are you trying to be on? What side of history is you trying to be on? Because if you come in here after we did everything we got to do to make sure that you can come from wherever country you came from to get over here, because it was a lot to do with us being empathetic as we are. For you that don't know what empathetic means, empathy is the root word, which means basically that we can put ourselves in someone else's shoes. It's not the same as sympathy, where you kind of feel sorry for somebody, but being that we struggle so much here, we understand that there are people that are having it worse, and we fought to make sure that they could come through. You know what I mean? But when you come, you don't respect it. You try to get on the side that you feel like is already winning. Bandwagon ass niggas, or wiggers, or miggers, because you know what I mean? You come in at the bottom of the totem pole, but you let the powers that be coach you into, talking shit and treating us badly when you know damn well we are what determines what's cool and what ain't. That's just what it is. We are, starting to wake up and understand who we are, but I just and for the foundational Black American out there, kudos to you, man, because you got to understand that we up against a crazy ass machine, and we don't always want to feel like we're the leaders, but we are. And you know what that's going to require? That we have to take this country and put it on our backs again and do what it is that we have to do to ensure that freedom continues to ring. And that's a big responsibility a lot of people would rather just not have to deal with, but that's just what it is when you're a leader, man. Everybody is watching us. And you know what? What probably would trip me out? A lot of you Hispanics, the many different genre of white that come over here, the Irish, the Italian, the you know what I mean? Even those of you who consider yourself white, but you know damn well you're not white, like the Iranians and the Pakistanians and a lot of these other groups that come over here. You know who you are. Polish, Swedish, Norwegian, even some of you that's from the island, y'all come over here and y'all think that y'all better than us, right? But you got to understand that, come here, let me tell you something if you ain't heard it yet. Asians, all of y'all, come on up here so you can hear what I got to say. I'm telling you, you're not a threat. You're not a threat, and I can say that with my whole chest, and you should be insulted because you getting over because they know that you're not going to bust a fucking grape in a fruit fight. You not. Now. And you come over here and you basically some bandwagon ass individuals hating on us and wanting to see us down. But to be honest, all of y'all gonna really need to see how we pull this shit off so you can figure out how to make your mark on this earth. That's the long and the short of it. We, foundational Black Americans, just gotta embrace our role in all of this and keep trucking, man, because you it. We it. And that's not to really say that we better than nobody else. We just have a bigger responsibility. And it just means that we have to kind of show everybody else what needs to happen. Because if you gay or you anything other than normal or like a Caucasian male, basically, you are using our playbook to get where you are now. I'm not a black supremacist. I'm just stating the facts. Y'all not no threat. We are the threat, and y'all come over here hating on us, but you're not understanding that you about to be on the wrong side of history again. Y'all see how Dallas Cowboy owner Jerry Jones looked in the crowd to see a white man while he was hating on black people getting into a place that they was trying to get into? That's you, nigga. That's all of you. Even the Nigerians and the Afghanistanis and the Moroccans and all these other groups that come over here and y'all enjoy what we've created. You act like we ain't. And hey, y'all need to do something about y'all's higher ups. I mean, the leaders of y'all's little groups. Like I seen some Puerto Rican dude talking about he foundational Black American. Y'all foundational Black American. You know what y'all gonna look like 10 years from now? 5 years from now like some fucking weenies. Some copycat ass weenies that can't come up with your own shit to save your fucking life, and you can't help but ride our dicks all the way to wherever it is you fucking going. But you know, you can only copycat for so long, cause you waiting on us to make our next move before you can make yours. And that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. That, and y'all letting these, if you not at the top, you should be telling these people that get on TikTok or wherever they get on and let them know, man, you tripping, bro. And take this shit down, because you a fucking weirdo for copycatting these dudes and trying to figure out how to make yourself, crowbar yourself into their movement so you can say that you had something to do with it, when all you really got to do is be an ally. Yeah, be an ally. We so bossy, though, it'll be dope for us not to accept your help, because you know what? We helping y'all. What we got to understand is it's better for us to be owed than to owe a favor. Yeah. It's okay that we go first. It's better that we go first, because it's better for a motherfucker to owe us a favor than for us to owe a favor to somebody else. So they can be able to say that y'all wouldn't have got what y'all got without us. I don't even want to say no shit like that. So I'm just, thank you, but no thank you. You know what I mean? But you definitely, you get in the way, you just gonna get steamrolled over. And it's just, I know it don't look like that, but when has the guy that's already winning all like this continue to win? At some point, this shit got to come down. I know you think that you good because you going on a team that seem like is winning right now, but you know God don't never roll with that individual or those people. He always runs with the underdog, because he gonna get more glory for that. And you come in like, yeah, you know, because, you know, I'm Nigerian or I'm Jamaican, and you want to feel like you different than us, and that's cool. Now we got a whiff of that, and we like, yeah, you know what? That's right. We should delineate. So now we trying to get reparations. We on our way to getting them. You know what's crazier, though, is being a part of this country. We just got to understand that, you know, we behind enemy lines, man. They don't really fuck with us like that. You know what I mean? I know a lot of you OGs, like, I don't know what generation that would be if you in your late 60s and 70s and you just go with what's been going. Like, that's just, you know, you don't want to rock the boat, man. Cut that shit out. I know you done got over the hill, but you know what I mean? We got to understand that shit can't keep going the way it's going, bro. They not giving us shit. They're not giving us shit. We are being abused. We're being abused by a Democratic Party that makes it look like they fuck with us, but they really is saying, like, we might not be fucking with you, but they gonna fuck with you even less. You know what? I'm willing to try. I'm not saying that I'm a Republican, but let me see what they talking about, because even though they don't fuck with us like that, they at least let us know that they don't fuck with us like that. And like I said, I think Trump is willing to make a deal because he actually cares about his image and what he looks like in the public eye. You know what I mean? And we can utilize that in order to make plus the guy knows how to make a deal. He understands the cost of doing business. You understand? And that might be over some of y'all's heads, but I'm just saying, like, I know Kamala is running her campaign on basically saying that she is not Trump. I can do all the stuff that Trump can do, but I'm not him. Like, is that the only thing that you running on, lady? I mean, let's go back. Let's go back a little bit, right? So there was a reparations, what is it? I think it was a rally out in California, because they had two bills that they actually shot down. And that's probably due to Gavin Newsom. You know what I mean? Trying to, you know, he could being a true Democrat. And I'm not really, like I said, man, I'm not really trying to be on this Democrat Republican shit. I'm just letting you know that they really just showed their hand by telling us, okay, okay, let's look at reparations. Let's look at it. Let's try it. They're trying to turn it into a study. And then when it came down to us, getting two bills passed. One to figure out like what is it? To see who delegates the you know who to delegate which state agency to oversee the payments and to establish payment. They got two bills that brought those two things up, and they shot both of those things down. Oh, whoa. This just in. Two students and two teachers killed by a new school shooter today named Colt Gray at Appalachian High School in Georgia. And he gave himself up peacefully. But this is the 29th mass shooting this year so far. And that's ridiculous. Rest in peace to the two teachers and the two students that lost their lives. But yeah, if Colt Gray was a black kid, he'd probably be dead. But you know what's crazy? And I'm gonna say this at the risk of sounding crass, but what's up with all these motherfuckers doing these school shootings? It's probably because he ain't finna get no pussy. Is that you? Is that you, Colt? Are you like not getting no bitches, so you like trying to kill everybody because you got a small wank? That's weird, bro. The shrimp dick motherfuckers of the country is trying to kill everybody because they can't get no pussy. That's my working hypothesis. That means educated guess for those of you who might not remember what a fucking hypothesis is. Anyway, that's just what it looked like. I mean, they all white. And it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Why is they trying to kill everybody? Is it just the gothic music? Why they talking about how detrimental rap is? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous what the fuck is going on out here. But you know, it's like, we just can't be afraid to Blood is probably going to have to be spilled. It's probably going to have to be spilled, man. I mean, because they got these bills, back to the topic, because they got these bills up, but they pump faking and shit, and they letting us know that they don't fuck with us like that. So much so, it was even a Republican that was like, I'm going to play this game with y'all. I'm gonna actually propose that we pass reparations. And you know what? The Democrats, they didn't vote on that. They let it fall because how much do we have to go through for us to understand that these motherfuckers is like an abusive husband that don't give us nothing, and the only thing they giving us is the fact that this is worse out there. Like, I'm fuck you with the grease. You want to go out there and see what they gonna do? They gonna fuck you without some grease. Like, bro, I don't want to be fucked by nobody. I'm good. I'm good. You're not doing me no favors, bro. Uncle Sam, you're not doing me no fucking favors, man. And I mean, y'all, look, man. I hope this shit go through peacefully because I hate to see how it go if it don't. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, hey, man, y'all keep playing. 60 years? 60 years? It's still some bosses out there that's willing to do whatever they need to do to get this shit to go through right, man. Y'all motherfuckers think this shit is game. All of these motherfuckers ain't out here wearing purses and shit. It ain't. And there's some gladiators out there still. I promise you it is. And if they hearing this right now, look, man. Anyway. Yeah, the Democratic Party don't fuck with us. We gonna try this shit the right way, man. You know what I mean? We gonna try this shit the right way. Shout out to people like Tariq and shit because, you know, hey, man, I would like for things to go through the right way, man. Y'all keep pushing because as soon as they get their shit together, we gonna have to figure out how we gonna do our shit, Oklahoma, and make sure we get ours, too. Instead of trying to hate on another motherfucker. And I wish you other individuals would take a page from that book. Like I said, we can't be scared to go first. Because that's what leaders do. You know what I mean? And just You know, you motherfuckers just keep trying to ride coattails and then try to spit on them. Listen, everything that has been established in this country was basically off our backs or because of us. Wall Street. What the fuck you think they was trading up there? It wasn't. We was the high commodity. You understand what I'm saying? The stock market, that's because of us. So you rich right now because of some stock. Just understand that we was the high stock when this shit first cracked off. Insurance, you got insurance right now, life insurance. Guess what? That shit is due to slavery too, because the motherfucker had to insure they slave so that if a motherfucker guy came up missing or ran away and somebody killed him without permission, they was gonna have to get recompensated, because that's like $1. Shit, that's 5 or 6 generations of at least of human beings to use to get free labor out of if he killed that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, man. That's on a small level. Everybody out this motherfucker that's in even third world countries, they got a fade. Yes, a fade. You in Puerto Rico or Brazil, anywhere, you motherfuckers got a fade haircut. You think that y'all just came up with that shit one day? Fuck no. You got us to think for that shit. You welcome. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers wearing J's and rapping and look, the motherfucking Olympics had breakdancing as a event. As a you know how much exercise it takes to be able to do breakdancing? These motherfuckers trying to clown like it's just like something you could just do on a drunk day, and you got to have rhythm too. So it ain't just floor work. This motherfucker, y'all niggas, man. Everybody playing basketball and shit. Say the word Michael Jackson. Anybody that ever danced is trying to dance like how Michael Jackson danced right now. He's so impactful, but it's by itself. All you motherfuckers is wearing pants where you can see your ankles now. That shit was weird when I seen that. Like, tight ass pants where you can see your ankles. You can argue with your mama, man. I can't. How many? Anyway, man. On to some other shit, because I sound like I'm upset. I'm not upset. I am disappointed in us, because it's like, snap the fuck out that shit. And I don't need everybody to snap out of it. It's just 3 out of every 100. And once we get our shit together, what's gonna really be crazy is when we figure out that we all need to get involved. Yes, you poor white dude, poor black dude, poor Hispanic dude, all of us poor police officers, poor. Why is y'all protecting these motherfuckers when they don't really fuck with y'all either? They giving y'all just a little bit more than they giving everybody else in order to keep us from getting through to them and making this shit for real. Now that's some kind of shit. I'm not trying. Hey, don't kill me. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though. What the fuck is y'all? Why is we fighting each other? Fighting each other is gonna. Fighting each other ain't finna do nothing for us. That ain't finna do nothing for us. One of my alarms went off. I forgot to turn the motherfucker off, man. Please forgive me. If y'all, just come back in the room if you ain't in there already. Don't leave. But don't kill the messenger. All I'm saying is, what are you doing? I mean, this entire country is basically a plantation that is thriving off divide and conquer. And we letting them do it. Because if we all got together, they really couldn't do shit with us. That's the real secret. Y'all so worried about who gonna do what first. It don't fucking matter who do it first. We already got our foot in the door with this shit, but when we get our shit, I mean, I know you, oh, well, they ain't gonna give us nothing. What? We ain't never been like that. I know you don't have to trust us, but I'm just saying, like, we are God's chosen people, bro. We gonna make sure that once we got it, that it's just not cool for nobody. Because if one don't got it, then we all don't got it. You know what I mean? So I don't give a fuck if it's white. It's a baby. Help the baby. Help the children. You know what I mean? White, Afghanistan, Israeli, it's a fucking kid. They're over there getting bombed. Stop that shit, bro. Stop that shit, man. You know what I mean? Whatever. In other news, and this is kind of to my point though, like, what the fuck is going on in the world? I mean, okay, so check it out. Elon Musk, he's in the news quite a bit right now. But I'm gonna start with this one, right? So Elon Musk is in the news right now for dropping his new water engine. An engine that runs on water. What? An engine that runs on water? Yeah. Bruh got an engine that run on fucking water that he dropped. And I mean, he was in an interview previously saying that, you know, the government didn't want him to come out with that shit. Like, I guess what's the motherfucking name? The white comedian, the bald head dude. You know what? Fuck him. I forgot his name. But he damn, it's the experience, the something experience. Anyway, he was on that show and talking about that the government took all his prototypes. I mean, because right now, they really had a stronghold on oil, but now they don't really got that no more. You know, everybody ain't using the petrodollar, so it's like, do they let that shit slide now? At any rate, Brett dropped a engine that runs on water, which is, you know, it's dangerous storing hydrogen, because that's water is 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. I guess to store that is where the danger comes in. Being able to refill it in the stations is going to be another issue, but the engine itself is in working order. Can go 200 miles on 30 gallons of tap water. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's crazy that that's going on, because the last person I seen that did something like this, they killed him. They killed him in a mass shooting in Philly, like maybe 2 or so years ago. Maybe not even that long ago. Maybe more. Aaron Salter Jr., black dude that developed the engine that ran on water, was a ex-police officer that was doing security, and this was the security guard that confronted the shooter, the mass shooter, and got downed. The whole mass shooting probably was to kind of cover up the fact that this dude was out there doing that, and they wanted to have him killed, so they would avoid responsibility for having him killed, or making it look like it was a mass shooting. But yeah, bro, if you look on internet right now, on YouTube right now, it's videos of him making a car engine run on water, and he dead now. But Elon is a little bit different. Elon is like motherfucking Tony Stark in real life, but without the Iron Man suit. Which, who knows, he might have a motherfucking Iron Man suit somewhere. Which wouldn't really surprise me now that I'm saying that shit out loud. But hit the weed, jump in the Iron Man suit, and go knock some shit down. You know what I'm saying? In the name of all that's right. On some superhero shit. Hey, bro, if you got one of those, Elon, I want to see it, but you ain't got to tell nobody else. I just need, let me see it, bro. Let me see it. Show it to me. Take me, show me. I won't tell nobody. At any rate, I mean, because they got the Pizza Hut dude flying around this motherfucker and shit like that. So why not, Elon? Why wouldn't he? Why couldn't he? In a bulletproof iron suit flying around this motherfucker. Autistic as fuck. Doing long division in his head. Drool all in the mat. No. Let me stop. Hey, I'm fucking with you, Elon, bro. Hey, don't hurt me, man. I'm just saying, bro. Hey. Was it Ashburgers or something, bro? Got Ashburgers, but he about to tell motherfucker to ashes. Anyway. Look, man. Brad is not finna go down like that. He got Starlink and shit working for him. So if they could try to kill him if they want to, and it's probably not gonna go well. I'm pretty sure Brad got something going on with all that excess bread he got laying around his motherfucker. And then sold all his houses and shit. What the fuck is he doing, bro? And he even bought a boxable. He living out a motherfucking a portable house. That nigga knows something, bro. I think Brad probably about to go try to live out of space or something. He done sold all 16 of his houses. 6 of them in California. I don't know. I'm exaggerating with the number a little bit. It might not be for real. But he living in Texas out there on his SpaceX situation. In a $60,000 boxable house that he probably anyway, and the motherfucker fuck around to save the world with this environmental shit, but they don't want to save it, bro. The government is like, fuck that. The government that you put all your motherfucking trust in, bro, they don't got no love for you, bro. They really don't. What's really more fucked up is that we are the government. They supposed to listen to us. We pay their salary, but they doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And we can shut shit down, and they say this vote shit, but, vote mean wish, bro. Why are we still voting and shit? We are Americans. We should be re-voting, not just voting, but not necessarily trying to, just tear up shit. We could just come together and, do some real shit. And not just fucking protest. Speaking of protest, they got a lot of workers that in the hotel situation is striking because they ain't being paid right. They being overworked, and they don't feel like this shit is cool. They did that shit on Labor Day weekend. Like, I ain't wiping shit. I ain't folding shit. You motherfuckers gonna have to get your own breakfast. Everybody in the motherfucking Hyatt's eating cereal. Ain't no muffins. Ain't no Elaine and Maricela, they didn't come in today. They on strike outside. They tired. They tired of working 10 hours a days making beds and shit, and they ain't hiring nobody. And they ain't paying them enough. They want lower responsibilities, more wages, and shit. I don't know. They getting vacations. Get the people vacation, man. They need a day off, paid vacations. Let me find out that these motherfuckers took the paid vacation day they was, and they outside striking. What? The bitch said she needed the day off. She outside. She wanted to give. She say what her sick days to strike. That ain't no real strike, bitch. That's a day off. Anyway, man, look, we need help, man. We need help to understand that we is all we got. I don't understand why we don't understand that that's the case. And it's kind of the same thing that got us revolting from Great Britain in the first place with all these motherfucking taxes. All these motherfucking taxes. Paying income taxes is illegal, right? I mean, it ain't even a law that says you got to pay income tax. It's a documentary, y'all. I'm finna finish watching that motherfucker. I forgot the name of it right now, but it's a documentary out by a dude that actually fought and won in his case because he asked IRS people to tell them where it's saying the law they gotta pay taxes, and they was like, we can't find it because it ain't one. But they tax your income, and then they tax the money that you pay food with. Like, you tax the money that has already been taxed when I buy some gas, when I buy some food, when I buy anything else. I buy some property, I make some money, I gotta pay taxes on it. It shouldn't be like that. If you go tax me when I go to the gas station. Or when I go, buy something. You know what I mean? On something that I actually can't go without. Like, y'all, they putting taxes on cigarettes or something. Okay, yeah, use that. But don't tax everything I got to, but I ain't got shit. They taxing $1 5 times. And if this bitch get in office, she about to tax your ass some more. That capital gains tax is about to be a motherfucker, man. It is, but you ain't capitally gaining shit. Man, shout out to the rent game, but shout out to the capital letter club because you is getting capital gains. And you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But for you rent gang individuals, catch up, man. Catch up. Don't be on the lower level forever because it's some shit that you can see from up here. You can see a lot more shit up here. You know what I mean? Anyway, on to a segment I like to call Celebrity Spotlight. Now, on Celebrity Spotlight, I don't got much, man, but I got a couple things. Motherfucking Cam Newton interviewed a chick named Dr. Cheyenne, and the question was posed like, is having like multiple kids and you not in like you're not there with them, does that make you a bad father? And I'm like, I'm inclined to say yeah. I mean, because the mother is not the only one that nurtures children. You know what I mean? And they learning from her. But what she learning, what she ain't even with you, she's not stressed out and you got bread. That's if you got bread. That's cool. You got bread. But there are some day-to-day shit that needs to be addressed, and it just depends on what kind of woman you done got pregnant. You can't just, I guess Cam was saying that he can make a woman into anything. And okay, I hear you, but like a nigga said, man, junk is junk, bro. I don't give a fuck what you put, what kind of soil you put a Bammer weed seed in, there's still gonna be some Bammer. I don't give a fuck how good the environment is or what it's Bammer. It's Bammer. So you can treat Bammer real good and, grow it indoors with light and still Reggie. So, I mean, I hear you, man. But yeah, you didn't have a baby with a fool. You just got another fool in the world. Yeah. I mean, you can hope that your genes do a lot for it, but at the same time, it's just, nah. Anyway, it's a nigga out there named Grandpa Walter that's talking like, if you don't want to date a single mother, you crazy. And I'm just like, I mean, look, man. All these women, they require a man. You with them. You hit them, but you not with them. Somebody fucking them. Even though you not there all the time, they're not going to fuck up their money. You not there. You don't live in the same state with them. They fucking somebody. Hopefully that person ain't around the kids like that, but I mean, yeah, because it's a lot of niggas that will fuck with a single mother. I wasn't one of those people. I just had to, let them know, like, look, I like my, fees like I like my trees, like no seeds, you feel me? Man, that was just that simple. I mean, but that's mainly because I didn't have no kids. You got 8 kids, nigga, what kind of woman do you expect to be able to get? I mean, you got bread, so you can pick from whoever, and they probably gonna fight over the idea, like the ability to fuck with you. But should you do that? And like I said, man, you can be in a different state, but and you paying for shit, you know what I mean? But there are some questions that'll be asked, some scenarios that's gonna come up, and it needs to be, you know, a male energy addressing that issue, especially when you have a boy. But even also when you got a girl, because the girls need to see a man and how they deal with their mom, and you know what love looks like from that perspective. Because you know you still really in a broken home. You know what I mean? Like, and you might not be able to be there every day, but you need to be there regularly. I mean, I'm pretty sure with him, yeah, they all can just call me. That's a little different, but it's still like, that's a high-end deadbeat. That's just my opinion, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, you still got to deal with the everyday shit. They got to see you solving problems. Because if they don't see you solving problems, guess who they solving problems like? They mama. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, just giving up something life ain't just enough. That's probably cool, like, for plants and animals, but, you know, with a human being, you got to be a little more hands-on, man. They need nurturing from both parents and not just monetarily. So that's my take on that. Rollo is trying to avoid beef with Lil Boosie, I was seeing, and that's crazy. You know, Boosie, I guess, calling the man and snitching and all that, but Rollo talking about how he didn't did shit for Boosie, but he like, man, I don't really want no beef, man. We both got people that follow us and fuck with us and will, you know, die behind us or shoot behind us. But we don't need to, you know, be taking shit there for whatever was said, man. I just be seeing shit come across my timeline sometimes. I don't be having a real issue with, like, or I don't have time to be deep diving into nonsense. But I'm just saying, what I took from that was, like I said in the earlier part of the show, like, what's wrong with him going first? There's nothing wrong with him going first. Because now it's like, I'm showing you. Now, he was talking shit, though. Rollo was talking shit. Nigga, I ain't call you. I didn't call everybody telling me how broke you was when you was trying to get that house and shit. But yeah, I'm trying to keep the beef down. Like, bro, shut the fuck. Why are you trying to clown and pay peace at the same time, man? You gonna activate that nigga's pride, man. This is gonna be weird, you know. But I get it. You want people to understand. Like, look, I ain't trying to put the people against you, Boosie, man. If I was gonna do that, I would have told them about all the shit that you wasn't supposed to mention anyway. But then you just mentioned it, so it's like, that was petty. You know, I seen the interview with 50 Cent on the $1 million worth of game, bro, and he funded in the motherfucker talking about Rick Ross motherfucking ass, like how he got that motherfucking property. He like basically house poor, and you know, he's like, nigga, what rich nigga cut his own grass, huh? You trying to save money, nigga? Go shit. Rick Ross said some shit back, but I wasn't paying attention to that shit, bro. It was just like, look, the only way this nigga stay relevant is by talking the shit about me. That's the only thing that he can get to work for him. Because, you know, it's like, you know, but, you know, 50 was like, man, I really don't have time to be responding to all that shit. I got too much shit going on. I'm busy. I mean, I learned quite a bit from 50 in the recent years because I bought his book. I mean, the 50 of Law was a raw ass book too, but you know, that's what had me, you know, buy his other book. I forget the name of that motherfucker though. But he was just talking about how much he learned from Oprah and a few other dudes, because I guess Wallow insisted on asking some intelligent shit, while Gilly was just kind of let him talk, you know, and do what and this, you know, you see where he coming from on certain shit, you know what I mean? But anyway, it was a pretty good interview. And last but not least, I seen Mr. Beast ass going through some shit. Mr. Beast Now, Mr. Beast is the white dude that did all kind of shit for a lot of people in third world countries and shit, worth a lot of bread. But I guess he had some kind of contest going on or some shit, and they talking about how this motherfucker he ain't really helping people that need certain medicines and shit, and he wasn't feeding, it wasn't enough food for people and shit. It's like, damn, bro, you know, and the people that is talking shit about him, they scared because it's like they got threatened because the man got like 314 million followers. So I guess, you know, pretty much a lot of them is probably, you know, motherfuckers ain't really helped. So they like, you know, they see him one way. They're not really trying to, you know what I mean, believe that these motherfuckers is coming out and talking shit about the man. But it's just, you know, hey, man, some of these niggas is really just bandwagon niggas, man. In worldview, because I don't really got a lot on worldview, but yeah, this is a segment called Worldview. And on Worldview, we gonna bring it back to Elon Musk again in this whole freedom of speech effort that he's fighting for the freedom of speech almost. Wait, first, there's the owner of, what is his name? Telegraph, the app Telegraph. He got finagled and finessed, and now he locked up. He went out, the dude from France, I don't know if it's the prime minister or whatever, that from France, he 52 faked on him, like, hey man, come out here and eat with me. Come on, man. I mean, you know, all right, bet. It's gonna be the best lunch you ever had. Oh, for real? Is this gonna be some bitches? Yeah, come on, we're gonna have some bitches too. We're gonna serve you grapes with their titties out, like, bet. Y'all French motherfuckers freaky, man. I'm on my way, man. About to come out there and see what the fuck y'all got going on, niggas. Slid out there on the plane, nigga. They arrested his ass as soon as he got off the motherfucking plane. Like, pussy gets him every time. But you said you was gonna feed me, how bitches feed me grapes with their titties out. Psych. You're gonna be seeing some man titties in there feeding you gobstoppers and how you licking ass with syrup or jelly. Syrup or jelly. Nah, I don't know. Anyway, but Brad is like, you know, on some freedom of speech shit too with Telegraph. I mean, you only got a few platforms, well, they got TikTok pretty much under wraps, but TikTok, Rumble, X, and it's probably one more, but I can't think of it right now. And that's just like they trying to get Elon ass. So Elon supposed to go to motherfucking court in Brazil about what he got going on with X, and Brazil is like, oh, okay, so you don't want to come out here to court to pay these fines, right? Bet. So they so cold. They done froze up the man's SpaceX account, so you know, so he can't do shit out there. I mean, he done shut down all the offices out in Brazil, so it's like, okay, he not really tripping like that, but because you can't find the motherfuckers if they don't show up. But they like, oh no, we got you though. We got something for your ass. And they changed some laws out there, so if like you get on X, they outlaw getting on X. First of all, you get on X, you getting arrested. And if you use a VPN to get on X, they finna charge your ass like 20 bands. Fine you 20 bands. Like, what? Yeah. They tripping out there, bro. Okay, so what they saying is basically that the governments are like trying to get these freedom of speech platforms to allow them to backdoor the platform and like be able to like spy on people who they feel like has got certain shit going on. But the dude from Telegraph ain't finna let that go down, so that's why they arrested him. But that's pretty much all I got as far as worldview. And last but not not last but not least, we got the segment I like to call "Don't Be a Weirdo." And today's segment, "Don't Be a Weirdo." This is some crazy shit. Our weirdo of the week is actually in another country, France again. And France is like there's a woman that was drugged and raped by her husband and 72 men for a decade at least 92 times. Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. It's a dude that's drugging her as her husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, a 71-year-old man is on trial in France over allegations that he drugged his wife and invited dozens of strangers to rape her in their home over nearly a decade. In a case that has shocked the country, the husband, who is Dominique Pellico, that's our weirdo of the week, offered sex with his wife on a website and filmed the abuse. Damn. So he filming the shit too? Freaky ass, cuckold ass, nasty motherfucker, man. 50 other men accused of raping his wife as she was knocked out and unconscious by the drugs are also on trial. So he got at least 50 dudes and fucked this man's wife while she unconscious. He didn't put the lady shit out on a website so other motherfuckers could come fuck her. And he drugging her while she... Nah, kids got to find out that this shit is happening. I mean, this is an older lady, bro. This shit is crazy. And that's weird as fuck. There's some other shit going on out here, but it ain't as weird as that. So that's our weirdo of the week right there. So congratulations, Dominic. You won. Weird ass, freaky ass. Stop that shit, man. And now, last but not least, we have a segment I like to call Who Got Active. Now, on today's Who Got Active, all right, I know y'all been hearing all about these motherfuckers out of, is it fucking, oh my God, the gangs from
Venezuela.
Argentina. Okay, so this is gang from Argentina.
Venezuela.
That's been, I mean, first of all, let's talk about how the Democrats allowed this crazy new criminal element to come into our country. And they then took over certain areas. I mean, it's rumored that they then took over some apartments out there in Aurora, Colorado, right? Now, when we heard from Brad in Chicago, they ain't moving shit like that out there. But out in Aurora, California, we didn't see on the news like this apartment complex then got taken over by the gang. But yeah, Argentina was like, look, we gonna let all y'all. They cleared out all they like insane asylums and they in they prisons with the premise like if we let you out, you got to go to America. I talked about that a little bit on the last episode, but this is the consequence of that, right? So they in game over here, and they met back up, and in Aurora we got the unlikely heroes in the stories, the motherfucking Hell's Angels. That's right, I said it. The Hell's Angels. They said we about to slide down there and see what's to this shit, man. We ain't fucking around, and that's crazy that the Hell's Angels is doing something that the government ain't even trying to do, bro. Because the police ain't. I mean, the Argentinian gangs. I forgot the name of the gang though, but they didn't put the heads up. The higher ups put a green light on all the police. They said fuck the police. They going after the police. That if they try to stop them in their pursuits of getting what it is they trying to get. So, they trying to, I mean, it's like, what? But they ain't seen the likes of the Hell's Angels, bro. They don't really understand what's going on. And I didn't see that coming because it's like, but I get, if they like, look, y'all can't pull no gangster shit out here without us getting a piece of it. Or just the fact that y'all fucking over innocent women and kids and shit with this shit. We don't even gang like that. So y'all gotta hell no, you gotta walk that shit back. So they about to have to, suffer. And it's crazy because it's like, really? Now is the government finna give the Hell's Angels some kickbacks for the like they service because they on some vigilante justice shit. You know what I mean? And I like to see that. So, Shout out to the Hells Angels, which is, I thought I'd never hear me say that shit out loud. That shit is crazy, but they doing their motherfucking thing. I don't know exactly what happened or if it's gonna work. It looked like they got the numbers though. And that's pretty much all I got for today's episode, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Check out my sponsors, man. Activate that like button if you like what I have to say, or I made you laugh, or I made your day in some way or another, man. It's Jamerson Ballard on all platforms, man. Y'all have a pleasant week, and I'll see y'all next time.